What's good, everybody? It is your boy Underdog Fight K Clutch Day 24/7, and we are here back with some more tip videos. I know it's the end of the season. I know in like a few months you are going to get Madden 26, but I'm not going to lie, there is still some time where you can sit here and play this game and learn how the game is before you go over to the next game, or if you like this game for whatever reason, you get to play and you can add this little blitz into your repertoire. Now, this isn't 4-3 odd, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't 4-3 odd. So if you guys want, it is, well, actually, we're going to turn off auto flip here. Okay. What is auto flip off. Base alignment is on. And it is up to you what you want your flat, your curl flats, and hooks and things of that nature is over here on this side. But it is going to be this strong slant 3 play. Okay? Strong slant 3. It has to be the strong slant 3. Because one thing I want y'all to look at. I'm going to go ahead and cut my camera off real quick so I can go ahead and show you guys what I am talking about. Go ahead and look at the blitzing alignments in 4-3 odd and here in cover 6. Look at it in everything else except for, cover 3 sky linebacker dogs. Tampa 2, they all like basically slicing down. Strong slant 3, they are already locked in to that blitzing assignment. So you can go ahead and manipulate this to actually get something that you normally would need to do if you was hovering on the line. This is a blitz where it loops where you do not have to hover the line. So we're going to go up against this bunch strong offset, and all you would need to do is basically left on the D-pad, up on the D-pad. You would slant inside, which is down on the right stick, and then QB contain. And as you can see, this man right here, Julius Peppers, is literally, his alignment is going to stay like that the whole time. And what you can do is you can keep it just like this. You can rock the blitz just like this. You can keep them right there. I don't even have to hold on to the line. So that means now you can go ahead and have a loop over there towards that side, and it just comes in completely clean. Now, that is just like, that's normally sending 6 people. But you can normally do this with sending 5. So, once again, I'm not I'm not going to sit here and touch the user. Just make sure you spread out. You pinch inside, QB contain. You can throw that man on the outside in this loop. And as you guys can see right there, wide open, is that you can get your linebacker to come in completely free. So, if I go ahead and flip this, right? And then bring him back to where he needs to be. Go ahead and do this again. QB contain, and then go ahead and bring him out. You will get the same thing over here onto the left side. But it's not going to be as efficient as it is on the left side. The left side is so much better. Let me try this again. Boom. And basically just going to let it go. Show you guys how it is on the right side. As you guys can see, that acceleration and stuff isn't really good on that side. I don't know what it is with him, but it's not really good on this right side. So it would have been an even better blitz if you could have sent this both ways. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if it was more of see if it was more of just Charles Haley just being weird, or it was really just this right side is just not good. No, it actually might have been Haley. I'm not gonna lie, it might have been Haley. So we're gonna try that again later on. But one thing that you can do with this is you can show blitz in this. Show blitz. Do the same adjustments. Bring that on out. And make sure that you have your guys here. You can make it into a cover 4. And now you have that. So at first, when you do it, you would normally have the linebacker come in free. So now with this show blitz, this left tackle moves over to be like, oh, I need to pay attention to this left linebacker. So now my edge can come in completely free. So now I'm gonna sit here and do this again with with just doing this without the show blitz, and see how we got the loop to come in completely free. Right? Now when you show blitz, the edge guy comes in free. All you have to do is just QB contain and go up, and that's all you would need to do. Simply it. So now, even with that, you have that completely shiny and completely free. You could just stick towards this cover 3 right here. You could do that, or do something like this. QB contain. Could do something like that as well. Boom. You can, it's literally all the way that you set it up. So, triangle and R1 to show blitz, and then just QB contain. If you do it this way, the linebacker comes in every single time. Boom. It will go in towards you doing it towards the linebacker. And that's why on the outside, you will need somebody with like a lurk artist or something of that nature to go and pick that off. So now if you do triangle R1 to show blitz, and then you slant inside with the point of attack and then QB contain, look at the difference here. The difference here, oh, it actually didn't do it on that one either. But normally the difference would be is that they will go for the, they will go for the linebacker instead of the guy on the outside right there, as you guys can see. Boom. And then you got him on the outside. Put your your purples however you want it to be, and go and knock that out. So it's a very simple blitz. Boom, just do it just like this. Boom, you can fix the defense however you want it to be, and then you still have this loop over here on this side. Now 100% the main stop to this is blocking the tight end, the running back. But let me show you guys how to do this when you're going up against a blocked running back, which I do in all of my videos. And if you guys want more premium tips that I will go ahead and show you guys for stuff that's some off meta, some kind of meta, some that is meta, I will leave that all for my YouTube members. And my YouTube members videos right now, they will not be updated until the start of Madden 26. So don't even worry about it. If you just want to show support, go ahead and show support with the lowest tier if you possibly want to. And then upgrade to the Butterfly membership to get all the videos from this year and next year for Madden 26. So from Madden 25, Madden 26, all that you want. Because it can actually, you see the stuff in Madden 25 can definitely help you out to be like, oh, I see how this formation was used that I showed you guys last year. Maybe this year it would be kind of the same thing. You can kind of go off of that. So kind of some homework for you guys. But now let's try to go up against like maybe a dagger. Dagger will be a perfect example. We're just going to set it up normally, set it up the same way. And we're just going to see how the difference is with a blocked running back. So blocked running back goes on out. And you guys can see with the blocked running back, it's still coming in free. Only difference is he was more likely looking towards me on that one. But you guys can see he's literally just looking for the same thing. So all it is triangle R1. That's all I'm doing. Is really nothing else basic to it. Just set that up just like this. Hike it. And you guys can see right there in that aspect that the running back went over towards that linebacker. So if this doesn't work, go ahead and slant inside and QB contain. So now everybody has an assignment. That means now it's like 6 people sitting on 6. And now with this, as you guys can see there, as Trayvon Diggs just makes a crazy play on J.C. Latham, now it's to the point where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 being sent. So now everybody should be taken care of, things of that nature. But also with how the game state of it is right now, especially in MUT, if you have Colossus, Unstoppable Force, this gives you 1-on-1. Okay? So that 1-on-1 will basically help you out when it comes to sending pressure onto that side. Now, if you realize that they are they are not sending out that running back, go ahead and hover the line. Go ahead and hover the line here on 75. Come on down, and boom. Now I'm holding on to that running back so he doesn't get there to that loop. So no matter, if they really wanted to, they could go ahead and shift over towards that side. But if I'm sitting here trying to get onto 75 and he goes over towards the other side, I could just sit here and hold on to that running back, and now they have almost no way of sitting here getting it unless the running back is on that other side. So if the running back was on the left side, this will be just one thing to be like, just do not run this at all. It's like common sense. So let's go ahead and switch the dagger over here to this side and just send it just like this. I'm not even going to hover on the line. I'm just going to show y'all how the running back is already there. He's just going to be sitting right there waiting for it. You know what I mean? So if you do it that way, now go ahead and slant inside, QB contain. So now, as you guys can see, the obvious thing here is, don't you think this man over here, Thibodeau, is going to get a lot of dough in the back of the backfield? He should, but as you guys can see right there, even with the running back sitting here picking up that block, you still have unstoppable forces. You still got all these other guys right here, especially with the QB contain. If you roll out towards that side, the QB contain should be right there waiting for you. So we're going to slant inside again, QB contain. Now everybody is being sent. I'll put him inside of a cloud flat, him into a deep zone, use it right here, not even hovering or anything. And sometimes with this QB contain, or how it is on the left side, how the left tackle will take over. If I can actually get on the left tackle, there we go. Sometimes he would pay attention towards the guy into the inside instead of the guy onto the outside. So now the outside guy is taking over the running back. So now the QB contain is even closer. So yes, the running back being there to the running back being there to kind of stop all that. Now is different aspects that he's going to look out for. See, now that QB contain is sitting right there. Like, yeah, that did a pretty good job of blocking that. Did it pretty well. So we're going to do this again, holding on to this guy right here. Now, go ahead and hover, come right on back, and you guys can see what I mean by now the linebacker comes in completely free. So you guys can see, like I said before, that the running back was now taking control of the guy here on the outside. So he has two people he has to take care of. He's either got to take care of this guy on the outside, just in case if Jones doesn't get to him, or if Jones gets to him, he has to get towards this linebacker. So if the line is shifting towards the right, and I'm sitting here holding him right there, that linebacker is going to come into a complete A-gap. So now, these little contains on the outside, they're going to have a field day because they're trying to hold on to one, doing the other, all this other stuff, da-da-da-da-da. Now you got that man coming in free right there on that side. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an added bonus to how you can send this. Instead of slanting down, slant to the right, and then QB contain. You slant it like this. Now you can possibly get that edge on the outside coming even more. And you just look at that. Look at that. That's first it was just supposed to be for the edge, but now it's even more for the left guard and for you to get a little loop on the outside. Look at that sweat going out there on the outside as well. So now you can add all those factors in. So now you got this, boom. You got that towards the outside. Now this is supposed to help you out even more. So boom, you go towards that outside. Look at that. The running back was supposed to go and get him right there. He didn't. He doesn't know who to get anymore. So he goes over there to the outside. He gets bumped, actually. Okay, he get bumps right there. Okay, I'll give him that. He got bumped right there. So now we're going to do this again. Now we're going to slant outside. Now the outside one is kind of supposed to help the linebacker out a little bit more. Oh, I forgot to do the adjustments in the back. But yeah, completely up to you guys how you want the adjustments in the back to be. But just make sure that when you do this, that you're not getting beat. Like, if you're show blitzing, go ahead and bring your corners back, bring your DBs back, so you're not completely getting hit. Another thing you can do, you can even hover the line right here. Now, one thing that this does when you're doing it with this blitz setup is when you're holding him right here, the D tackle right here, Graham, is going to be onto that center. So now this D end over here, which is Julius Peppers, can come in completely free, going towards like a little A gap. So I'm going to try and set it up for you guys to see if I could get it to come in, or just completely just get smushed over there on that side. But this is basically all you need to do. Just basically show blitz, QB contain, just like you did here, and then just try to engage onto the center. And I keep forgetting about the cover 4 in the back. But yeah, sometimes you can get him into the inside. Boom. Sometimes you can get that in there. Sometimes he's just going to do that on his own because sometimes the offensive line would be added a little bit too much. See, boom, right there. So is even though everybody's moving over towards that right side, I can still kind of manipulate it to get this to come right on in. And if that running back isn't there, that's literally free picking. So I'm going to show you guys how it's supposed to come in without the running back coming in and show you guys what I mean by that. So let's do this with a corner strike again. Boom. And then just QB contain. Kind of stand right here on the left side of the guard just so you can get that inside. Boom. Do it just like that. You guys can see he comes in completely free on that outside, but you also got that loop of the D tackle in the inside. So boom, right there. So now if I'm holding on to 63 and 71 is looking over at that D end, that means now you got number 11 coming in free. And then he's like, oh, if I go ahead and back out, now it's like, oh, okay, now I got some other stuff going on. That's easy picking. So you can literally just stay like this if you want to. And you can even put, you can even put you guys in a vert hook and a seam flight over there. So now you're only sending 4. This is another thing that you guys can do. So boom, I'm holding it just like this. You got him coming over here on this outside. The only thing is there is no contain on the right side. But the only way for you to do that onto the right side is to put your D tackle onto a hook curl onto the right side and then QB contain. But the only thing that it does with this is that it kind of keeps it kind of keeps your outside guy from really getting a good contain like he should. So you guys see over here on the outside, he tries to contain, but he instantly goes into a double team. This is what we don't want to see. So what you could do here is this. Is put him on the outside. Just like that. And then you can go and user him if you want to. Boom, you got that going on. He literally comes in completely free. That's like every single time to mug him. Or you can easily just put him into what else would say that we can do? Is like this. Yeah. So basically is this. Keep it just like that. Make sure when you're in the online game, I'm gonna say this with every video, when you mugging the offensive line, make sure you hold down on a stick. Hold down on a stick. So that means when they hike, you don't have to sit here and worry about it. Just make sure that you're not on the line to get a penalty. Stay back just a little bit, hold down onto the line, and it should work out. Here in practice, you definitely got to time it right. And if you time it right just like that, you can easily get it to come in. It definitely takes a lot of practice. I don't care if it's 2K. I don't care if it's MUT. You take a lot of practice to sit here and get the mugging straight. Everything will come in correctly. So now, if you would like to do this where it's everybody onto the line, it's completely up to you. You can even, now we're just going to leave that alone. Just do that to where everybody comes in. And then go ahead and fix it up here in the back. And I'm trying to guess the snap so we can get this in there. As you guys can see right there, catch it! As you guys can see what I was talking about, that end is going to come in completely unscathed as long as you hold on to it. So boom, you see that? That right there. That's what you're looking for basically when you're looking for that. Now, if you don't mug the gap, he has a chance to go ahead and do that. But if you want a better chance for that to happen, go ahead and set it up like this. Go ahead and send that guy on the outside. And you can have that come in. All you got to do is just hold on to 63 and you should be fine. Boom, do it just like that. And you guys can see he comes in completely free. Now, what you could do is just blitz the whole line. And you can just go ahead and user him right here. But the difference is, you guys can see, is that his blitzing alignment went off. So normally you guys will see it like this. You take him off that blitzing assignment and then do your adjustments. Oh, it actually worked right there. Wow, I don't know why it didn't work on that last play. I was about to say, normally it wouldn't like stay, but right here it stayed. So that's up to you guys to figure out if you guys want to do that or not. But as you guys can see right there, that's almost unblockable right there. That's another one that I wanted to slide up in there. You know, boom, 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 boom. So if you get it just like this, just hold on to this D tackle right here. You got the QB contains and things of that nature right here. Put him into a purple if you really wanted to. And now you can just wreak havoc over here on this left side to just hold it just like this. And you can have him literally getting straight to the quarterback just like that. It is very, very easy to set that one up as well. And now I'm going to show you guys that one when it goes up against a block running back as well. So you guys just have no excuse. You can do it against a block running back, without a block running back. Just really just re-blitz circle, or really just left on the D-pad down, point of attack just like that, and then QB contain. Take your, see right there, like I see like it did not keep it for some reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that again. Yeah, it just doesn't stay. I don't know why it doesn't stay right there. So maybe just to keep it, I don't know. That's the main thing I was trying to say. Like, if you take out that blitzing form, he just doesn't what you call it? That just stays. That it just doesn't stay. So maybe if you wanted to keep it that way, just keep him in a blitz. You wouldn't be able to switch stick. But if it leaves when you sit here and put him in a zone, just put him in a what you call it? Put him in a blitzing zone and just go ahead and use him. Just so you can keep that alignment right there. That does suck about this. But boom, you guys can see right there, the running back is going to go over towards that side to try and block something. But if it's done correctly, just like I did right there, and he goes over towards him, boom, he's going to have to choose one or the other. So either the left end is going to come in free, or that D tackle on the inside is going to come in free. Now, the last thing I want to show you guys, which I should have shown you guys first, was the personnel. The personnel that you kind of want in here is you kind of don't want that many D tackles in here, because the acceleration, the speed, the thickness of your D line matters when it comes to mugging and gab, having them loop and things of that nature. That's why I even had somebody like a Julius Peppers right there. If you have somebody like a Micah Parsons here, you have somebody like a Montez Sweat right there. You got an outside linebacker that you can put there. You could also put an end right there if you really want to, and have like a full D line full of ends, or just have your middle linebackers out here. You can have middle linebackers on the outside, D ends on the inside, but also you can switch over to other things as well. So like you can have 3 D linemen right here, like it shows there. You can have an outside linebacker, and then have a middle linebackers like this. So when you have this alignment right here, now you can switch over to 3-4 odd. See, because those are the same packages that you will get for 3-4 odd and 3-4 cup. So if you go here to 4-3 odd and switch over here to 4-3 odd, now it will be able to switch just like this. So now Parsons comes up top, Graham, Sweat, Thibodeau, Smith, Tillman, all these guys will start switching over. So now you can go ahead and come out in 3-4 odd. So if you realize that this end on the outside is actually going to go up top, you would need an end that has pick artist, has lurker, has like a zone knockout or something of that nature, just so you can go ahead and do that. But here in this situation, I'm actually going to manipulate it maybe just a little bit more. If you realize they're all going to switch over like that, right here, you can put an outside linebacker right here. So outside linebacker, middle linebacker, and okay, so what you can do here, put in McAfee. Right here, put in your outside linebacker that you want to go up top if they are to switch the defense over. So this right here will be Thibodeau. Over here will be Micah Parsons. So now, when you go ahead and flip it, did I see 3 middle linebackers? No. So now when you go ahead and switch it, go inside the display here. Now, look what happens when you switch it. So now you have Parsons, Sweat, Graham, Carter on the outside. You have Roquan, Tillman, and now Thibodeau up top. Now, if you wanted to where that's a middle linebacker in that spot, you can't. Because this spot specifically right here is for outside linebackers and D ends only. Which is same for these guys here, especially for this. This is only for D tackles, D ends, D tackles, D ends, and outside linebackers. That's all you can do there. So if you want to switch to a 3-4 odd, this is the alignments for you to do that. Here on the outside, he stays. He rotates. Number 5 rotates, and 58 rotates. So now 55, 98, and 11 is all going to be on a D line in your 3-4 odd. So you can switch from 4-3 odd to 3-4 odd and still be very effective. So yeah, so it's just basically who you want to sit here and have as your looper. We can have a Tillman here. You can have Smith here. And then when you switch over to the other one, who's going to be right here that you're going to use as your other user? This could be like a Marty Mapu card that you can have him loop and things of that nature down there. And things of that nature. So if I go ahead and switch it up. Oh, it let me do it this time. Maybe it's just if I just don't... if I don't put him out in the blitz. Let's see if that works. So it kind of still works. Okay. So if I move this out and just QB contain. Very good. Very good. So you could just do that. Yeah, you can just do that. So if you don't want, so basically you can just put your guy out there, QB contain it, and this little loop will still happen right there as well, but he will instantly go towards the center. If you want it to where he just completely goes towards the other guy, boom, now it wants to work. Just keep that fifth guy out there, boom, he'll slide over, and then you'll get it like that. So now that is actually 2 ways for you to run 4-3 odd. Well, technically 3. That normally I would have gave to my members. So I gave this one out for free just to basically show you guys how this will be for the membership and for the free part. Because I will show you guys this part, and I can show you guys different shells and things of that nature to go ahead and use when it comes to when it comes to actually oh yeah, when it comes to certain formations, like in this formation, only the left middle linebacker can go into a middle third. So you can put him into a middle third and then user him down here. So now you kind of got this look right here. Look at that bag. Big old cover 3. Or you can get it to the point where it's a double Mabel. You're going to set it up to where it's a double Mabel. And make sure you set it on 30 and 5s. Have the QB contained out, as you normally will. Go ahead and use it with this. Go up top. Now you can just go and switch stick. And another thing that I meant to add into this video too. Remember how I show you guys where you just hold on to this and like you didn't like... If you moved out triangle and his thing wasn't there, that it would kind of like mess it up. One thing I did find out for you guys, I was like not going to put this in here, but it's the end of the year. Why not just put it in? Blitz all of your linebackers and then push triangle down until the linebacker comes into the line. So now he's basically doing the same thing that you would do if you was hovering the line. So now if you really wanted to, you could literally play a whole cover 3 scheme and you could just sit right here and wait, and you could possibly get you could get that same loop as you would if you're holding down to the line. So if you bring it down just like this, QB contain, you could get the same thing. Or you could possibly get a loop yourself somewhere else. Boom, right there. I'm using it in the middle of the field. I can get right back, do what I really want to. And you can also switch this into a cover 2 look. Bring that up, boom, just like that. So I really don't have to worry about that much. But you guys can see how much he's like bullying that running. Well, actually, that wasn't a running back. That was actually the guard. So you can actually do that if you want to. Hover the gap right here if you really want. And then put that DN right here on a vert hook. Or you can man him up towards the tight end. Completely up to you. But boom, you guys can see right there, just like you said, you could move that, you could possibly get that loop in the inside just because that linebacker is right there doing it for you. Boom, and then just moves out just like that. So if you want that to be consistent, you could go ahead and actually hover right here and do that yourself. You know what I mean? You guys can see that that could work like that. Or if you just want just straight up pressure, bring him down, blitz circle, and now QB contain. So now you have that all to yourself to just use in the middle of the field. And you guys can see that it's a lot of congestion. It's a lot of congestion up in there. And that's what you kind of want when you got something like this, to bring it all in. Boom, just like that. And everything is now going to collapse the line. So boom. Well, actually, let me do like this. Everything is going to go literally inside. It's going to cause for a lot of congestion in the inside. And then as you guys can see right there, that linebacker actually looped around to get into the inside. So you guys see the vision. Either if the linebacker's in here a little closer, that means he could loop that end inside. If he's out here like this, you could actually get the linebacker to loop towards the outside to come in as well. So it's literally up to how the alignment is. If it comes down just like this, slant inside, QB contain, and bring this man back out. So now you actually have an easier way to literally loop around, and you could possibly have the edge coming free, the linebacker coming free, or the complete outside on the other side as well. So boom, just like that. So now he's here in the inside. So now it's going to be more of a loop for the end than it is for him right there. And you guys can see now 55 comes in free. So now this is, now not only do you have 3, you have 4 very good setups to use in this 4-3 odd where you don't have to hover. Literally now, boom, he comes in completely free. Now there's an A gap. Now it's an A gap. He goes over and try to focuses on the end coming in. Now he comes in free. And you still have the edge on the outside, but he got hit by he got hit by the tight end. So you can go ahead and base align, then re-base align again. That's actually a good idea. Base align, then re-base align again for him to come in, and he just stays right there. Bring it in. You see how he loops around. He comes in around. That's just easy pickings right there. So base align, base align. Yeah, so baseline works. And then QB contain. I didn't know that. That's actually very good. I never knew about that. I guess you guys know about that now. So if you don't want to push like blitz the linebackers and spam them down, triangle R1 again. So then that means he will come down towards the line. Everybody else will still come down. And you can kind of just hold the gap right there. And now you can just let it go to work. See, I'm not even touching onto the stick. I come on back, and boom. Now you got edges on the outside. You got a loop contain that could happen in the inside. This actually just makes the defense a whole lot better. So, yeah, this is now added towards the other blitzes in the game. Well, in other blitzes in the whole setups that I showed you guys. So this even makes 4-3 odd even better. And now you got all that going on. So, yeah, that's basically how I run 4-3 odd. If you guys want to see other formations and can't wait for Madden 26, make sure you guys go ahead and leave that like, comment down below other formations you guys like for me to break down for you guys to use, not only in CFMs, you can use it in regs, you can use it in MUT. A lot of defenses will get boosted up in MUT because of different abilities and things of that nature, but some of them is just regs and CFM, some of them is just MUT defenses. And this right here, I'm not going to lie to you, this could be all around. It's not just a MUT one. This is also I showed you guys different setups to where you can use it universally in other regs and CFM. But if CFMs do limit you from hovering over the gap, no NAN, no blitzes, no loop blitzes, things of that nature, this is something that you're just not going to do. But just to be safe, because there's some leagues where it tells you like, yeah, you can go ahead and do this. Yeah, you can't. I can't stop this. Da-da-da-da. And just go over to the other 4-3 odd video where I show you guys about pinch zone 4. I'm going to just go ahead and show you guys pinch buck 4 to show you guys that you can do other blitzes associated with this. Don't even have to worry about it. Boom. Now you just got that coming in straight through the A-gap. You guys want to see how to set that up, go and check out the other videos. And other than that, man, it's been your boy, Underdog Fly. Peace out.